And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. An All-Star week is one great show after another.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got LeBron James. Edwards is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Wembanyama in at the 4 slot. Chalk up 2 there.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the West. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Wembanyama. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Now here's Jackson. And here's Giannis. Good ball movement here by the East. Whitmore finds Jackson. 5 on the clock. Jackson can't get that one to fall. Jackson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And stolen by Whitmore. And here we go. The East with a fast break. And Jackson gets it to go.
Giannis' teammates know he's selfless. He's going to get the ball to the open guy, and it's on you to find your shot.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And here are the East All-Stars now. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Jackson. Hits the 3-point bomb. Jackson's got 7.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. SGA passes to Jokic. Wembanyama outside. SGA finds Wembanyama. No good again that time.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And stolen by LeBron. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jokic. Now SGA. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And using the defender's aggression against him, Gilgeous-Alexander with a savvy move.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he makes the first.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Jackson looking it over. And the 3 off target. The West trails by 5. Jokic finds SGA. And here's Edwards from the arc. And Berenger pulls it down. Jackson against Wembanyama. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Beringer. Trains it from beyond the arc.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
LeBron outside. Inside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Now here's Jackson. 7 points in the game. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing here by the West. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Pass to Shepherd. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. LeBron with it. Still yet to score. And here's Jokic. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And here's Edwards from the arc. The East leading by 7. Shepherd with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket by Jackson.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Shepherd. Butler, he's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Butler on the wing. Whitmore defending. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from long range. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Here's Beringer. He has 6. Outside for Jackson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him. Trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else, and that's really not what this game is about.
Here's Jackson. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Jackson passes to Brunson. The East All-Stars take on 2 more.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 5. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end, Butler finds Jokic, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Ryan's checked in for the East, and West also making a switch. Curry's checked in. The East leading by 9. Now Giannis, scoreless thus far, takes the 3. Jackson misses. Ryan against Butler. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama outside. 2 on the clock. It's Curry outside. And it's the East with the rebound. Giannis kicks to Jackson. Now here's Bryant. To the inside. Out to Brunson. And another miss by the East. The West trails by 9. Outside Curry. Back to Butler. The 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Shooting with great confidence. Butler fires immediately off the catch.
Now here's Jackson. 14 points for him. There's the 3. Jokic grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Jokic. Pass to Curry. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Beringer. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jimmy Butler. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for the East. Kate Cunningham comes in for Jackson. Then for the West All-Stars, Davis is checked in for Jokic. Edwards comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. So he gets them both.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Outside Curry. Some nice passing here by the West. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. They get it again. Butler on the wing. Fires for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
Shrugging off the defense with relative ease. Butler doesn't allow them to get into his head or body for that matter. Razor-sharp focus and concentration.
Here's Beringer. He's got 10. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Oh, here's Edwards. Out to Doncic. And the West hit again from deep.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3s. The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And here's Brunson after Luka Doncic hitting the 3.
So tough to deal with. I mean, Jalen Brunson has savvy oozing out of his pores. I mean, and he takes full advantage of it all.
The East All-Stars have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one
did not take long for Brunson to force himself into the conversation of the upper echelon of NBA guards. Let's face it. I mean, he's that kind of player. and leader and has produced at a high level.
And both free throws good for Brunson. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Edwards looking it over. Doesn't go for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. East All-Stars lead by 6. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. With you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. They've got Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Curry, and it's Doncic in at the 2-guard spot.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
The shot by Bryant, no good. We played through the first minute here in the second. Outside Butler. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's Brunson outside. It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. Doncic dishes to Butler. Back to Doncic. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Bryant. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Cunningham. Hasn't made one yet. Brunson outside. Pass to Towns. And here's Cunningham. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. And the East leads by 2.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Doncic. Doncic knocks in the 3.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Making a switch. Shepard's checked in. And West also making a switch. James checked in for Luka Doncic. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Shepard. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Butler up top, defended by Towns. And there's Butler with the flush.
Throwing it down in style. Butler playing with a lot of force.
Cunningham outside. Here's Towns, still without a basket. And Davis sends it back. James against Bryant. James, the pass to Butler. Back to LeBron. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the East. And stolen by James. Davis dishes to Edwards. Pass to Butler. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the East. It's a three-point game. It's Curry outside. The West again cannot hit. Out to the right wing. From 17 feet out. It's good from Shepard on the assist by Whitmore. Whitmore's got 3 assists tonight. And so here are the West All-Stars. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Some nice passing here by the West. The West again cannot hit.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Curry passes to Butler. Now here's LeBron. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Everybody, get down! Let's see those moves.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Whitmore. Still scoreless. Over to the left wing. Shepard. And another miss by the East. Shepard's gone 1 of 4 so far. And here is Curry. Over in the corner, Edwards. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Edwards gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. And it's Shepard missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Outside Curry. Off target from 3-point range. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bryant. Bryant is doubled. To the left wing. Here's Shepard. Oh, good with the triple.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Over in the corner, Edwards. No good from outside.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Down low. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now, here's SGA. 5 points in the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Pass to Shepherd. Nailed from three-point land. Shepherd's got 5 now. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Jokic with his screen on Jackson. SGA against Jackson. Gilgeous-Alexander. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And Jackson gets it to go.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
All-Stars with some changes. Tatum comes in for Whitmore. And it's Cunningham in for Bryant. Then for the West All-Stars, Butler comes in for Edwards. And Doncic is subbed in for Curry. To the middle, here's Butler, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What I love about Jimmy Butler, there's a lot to like, but he brings it every night. His consistency and toughness and production, plays with passion, leads his team well. Love that throwback mentality of his.
First free throw is good.
Well, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the East All-Stars. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Shepherd. Off target with his 3. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They trail by 1. SGA passes to Jokic. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Tatum with it. Pass to Berenger. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Berenger's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Bounce pass from SGA. The kick outside to Butler. From deep, SGA. No good. His 5th missed shot from the field. He's made 3. Here's Berenger. Jokic defending. A nice shot by Berenger.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
Here goes Gilgeous-Alexander. And he comes up with the deuce. SGA's got 11 points.
Appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
Pass to Tatum. There's Jackson with the three. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic against Cunningham. Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Here's Jackson. And he gets it to go. Jackson's got 19 points.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
LeBron outside. Pass to Doncic. Over Cunningham. Doncic, no good. The East leading by 3 to the paint. Here's Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Now, Jokic. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the East. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lets it go. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And it's a 7-point East All-Star lead. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Here's Doncic. Doncic drops the hammer.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's what the East is going with right now. Whitmore comes in for Jason Tatum. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Cunningham. Wembanyama, he's checked in for the West. Edwards comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That free throw good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
On the wing, Jackson. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Jackson. Here's Shepherd. Makes it off the glass. Shepherd's got 9 points.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. East All-Stars up on top, leading by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Sosa. Give it up for the participants.
1 half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
We've got Shepard. Whitmore is out there with Antetokounmpo. And there's Jackson. It's Beringer in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Oh, so fast in transition. Gilgeous-Alexander gets it done.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
A nice shot by Beringer.
And the All-Star MVP award, always such a prestigious honor. And it's becoming clear who that honor is going to be bestowed upon this year.
And with the game he's having, it's hard to envision anybody else winning.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort. Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
They set the screen. The drive by Giannis. Jackson finds Whitmore. Just 5 on the clock. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. And Giannis throws it down.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. And here's Edwards from the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Beringer. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The West trails by 7. Now, here's SGA. 13 points in the game. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pass to Whitmore. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the West. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Count that one.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here's Jokic. Edwards finds Wembanyama. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Using his size out of the backcourt. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
There's the screen. And it's Shepard missing.
but only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Jokic. 6 to shoot. Here's SGA. The layup off target. The East leading by 8. Giannis with it. Here's Beringer. Jokic defending. Pass to Whitmore. Jackson in the corner. Oh, good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Takes a step back. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one of the many things SGA does well, forces his way to the line.
The West All-Stars shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. The East leading by 6. There's the pick. Jackson from long range. And another miss by the East. Pass to SGA. Inside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Giannis passes to Shepard. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Beringer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Berenger's got 6 points in the quarter.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Beringer. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
LeBron kicks to SGA. Five to shoot. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Knocks down the 3-ball. Wembanyama's got 14.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Wembanyama sets a screen for LeBron. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The East leading by 3. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Whitmore throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo is a very gifted passer now, capable of running the offense and getting his guys going in the process.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic draws the double. Ooh, the touch from Jokic.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Whitmore. Jackson from long range. Drops in the tray. Jackson's got 22 points.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. 19 points in the game.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Pass to Beringer. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Now Whitmore. He's got 7 with the fadeaway. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
The West trails by 6. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 19. Over Shepard. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Antetokounmpo passes to Shepard. And here's Jackson. Here's Whitmore. Misses the three. Here's SGA. And Wembanyama up top. Outside, James. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. LeBron's got his first basket.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. He's checked in for Shepard. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the West. The East leading by 4. Out to the right wing. Here's Beringer. Jokic defending. Butler against Brunson. Oh no, stopping.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Whitmore. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. And that's 10 points for Cam Whitmore. And here's SGA. 19 points in the game. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
And the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Outside, SGA. Down low. The power of Jokic.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Here's Beringer. Jokic defending. A nice shot by Beringer. Beringer's got 10 points here in the second half.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Outside, SGA. Clock at 6. It's Shea fighting through contact down low.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
West All-Stars.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Anthony Davis comes in for Jokic. And Doncic is subbed in for Wembanyama. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Butler dishes to Doncic. Spins. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. The East leading by 5. And here's Bryant outside. And and they recover it. And Towns gets it to go.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
Doncic outside. Pass to Davis. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
To the inside. And it's Whitmore missing. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Whitmore's got the lead up to 12 now for the East All-Stars. And so it's the East All-Stars up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jokic. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's LeBron James. And it's Curry in at the point guard.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Tatum against Butler. Tatum kicks to Bryant. On the wing, Jackson. 6 to shoot. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. It's a 13-point game. 3-pointer. And the West hit again from deep.
And when James is knocking down his threes, watch out. This offense is dangerous.
Shepard the pass to Towns. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net. Quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Doncic, bounce pass. James kicks to Doncic. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Curry with the 3. Wow! Curry, automatic from deep.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Connects from 3-point range. Jackson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
James wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Outside Jackson. Towns looking it over. Pass to Tatum. The tray. And another 3 from the east.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepard just needs to catch it when he's on.
Here's Butler. Lets the 3 fly. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Jackson from long range. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Curry with it. Outside, James. And the West hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. He's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Wembanyama's checked in. Now Bryant. Trying to find Towns. Hits it to him. Hits the jumper.
Taking the contact and scoring. Towns not to be denied of the bucket there.
James against Bryant. James looking around. Curry's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Doncic against Jackson. Towns wide open. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the East leads by 14. Pass to Jokic. Now Doncic. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wembanyama. And it's Shepherd missing. The West trails by 14. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Oh, 3-ball, Wembanyama!
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Jackson for 3. And there's Shepherd on the assist by Jackson. And that's 15 points for Reed Shepherd. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West. Doncic outside. Down low. Wembanyama up high. Down hard.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got 31.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And Greg, barring something unforeseen, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy.
Wembanyama getting it done inside.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Doncic against Jackson. Here's Giannis. The West All-Stars pull it in.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Doncic looking it over. On its way from Curry for 2. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The East leading by 10. Here's Shepherd. West All-Stars with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Ron right side. Pass to Doncic. Wembanyama sets a screen for Doncic. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Towns a screen on LeBron. Here's Jackson. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Jackson's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Now here's Curry. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama just too big down low.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off the top.
Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Curry looking around. Nice D from Bryant.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So both teams making some changes here. And here's Jokic. Outside Edwards. Now Wembanyama. LeBron James. The 3 is off. The East leading by 14. And here's Jackson. Here's Beranger. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. Puts up the 3. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Jokic. Bruising basketball from Jokic.
Jokic showing you the benefits of that work in the weight room. Muscling right through the defender.
One shot.
The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Jackson. Misses the 3. Jokic sets the screen for SGA. And he cans it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
It's tipped and stolen by Wembanyama. Here's SGA. 7-foot shot. Oh, the jumper goes.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Here's Beranger. Jokic defending.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
Antetokounmpo against James.
What a move, showing off the handles there.
And the West All-Stars with possession. 7-point differential. Now Wembanyama. Edwards fires. Buries the deep ball.
Edwards is who you want to go to in the clutch. When you need points, and will usually find a way to get them for you.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Nikola Jokic. First personal foul. First team foul.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
Second team foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws right there now give them a little bit of breathing room.
SGA into the lane.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shepherd. Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepherd brings to both ends of the floor.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line. It's a 6-point ball game. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Edwards. The 3 doesn't go. And now we've got the intentional foul.
LeBron James. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. It's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Antetokounmpo with the rebound. So the East All-Stars win it.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Thanks the presentation of the most valuable player. Here to present the trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. Let's hear for the All-Star MVP